Rudy. Who do you run for?
Middlesex!
What do you run for?
Arete!
I can't hear you!
Arete!
Ooh, Lord, trouble so hard. Ooh, Lord.
Now, what's that word on your shirt say?
This is the Greek word. It means it says arete, which means excellence.
Of arete, pursuit of excellence.
It's arete.
Trouble so hard. Ooh, Lord, trouble so hard. Don't nobody know my trouble but God. Don't nobody know my trouble but God. Ooh, Lord, trouble so hard. Ooh, Lord, trouble so hard. Don't nobody know my trouble but God.
Figured out kind of early on, maybe my second year here, that my runners needed something big to buy into. We don't have scholarships. It's not a athletic scholarship holding them together. And we needed an ideal, we needed an identity.
And since Coach Till's been here for the past few years, it's kind of something that we started to adapt as our motto for the team. We always strive for excellence and for our own personal excellence, both within our team and on our own. So being a virtue, the Greeks, excellence wasn't being the best, it was just being the best that you could be. And being the best person, that means academically, that meant athletically, that meant morally, that you personally. And so it's something that we all strive for, because regardless of whether on October 27th of this year or next year or 2 years or 10 years, we go out there and we run fast enough that we win a conference championship or even medal, we can walk away with our heads held high knowing that we fully strive for our excellence.
I think it's working. It's not for everybody. You have to come into this program and you have to be dedicated. This is not just a hobby in a sense. You have to be truly dedicated, but he lets you know that up front. He lets you know that if this is not something that you truly want to pursue, this is not where you need to be. And when you have everybody on the team with that mentality of, we're giving this 100%, like our theme of arete, pursuit of excellence, then we're all working together to pursue that excellence.
Ooh, Lord, trouble so hard. Ooh, Lord, trouble so hard. Don't nobody know my trouble but God. Don't nobody know my trouble but God. Ooh, Lord, trouble so hard. Ooh, Lord, trouble so hard. Don't nobody know my trouble but God. Don't nobody know my trouble but God.
And I started really trying to figure it out, thinking every day, what are these guys about? What can I say to them to unite them?
Well, what puts in more miles a week, your shoes or your car?
And it's not necessarily that you'll ever truly achieve excellence, but just you're always pursuing it. You're always going after, trying to be your best. So when you don't have that negative influence of people, you don't have people on the team that are just kind of viewing this as like a fun little side thing, but everybody's trying to do their best through running. It helps a lot. It helps motivate you as being part of that team.
I'd probably have to guess my shoes, just because running 60 miles a week, so I don't really drive that much.
Well, the main thing we're looking for in recruiting, I'd say number one is character. To really find the young men and women who are looking for what we have to offer at Millsaps. And character is probably the most important thing, and finding young men and women who want to do this and have strong character. Number two, academics. They've got to be strong in the classroom. Millsaps is a very high academic school, and it's something that they need to take very serious. And then three, athletic ability. we're looking for, then, people love to run and have some talent with it. But the number one thing through the recruiting we're looking for is character.
Millsaps is a challenging school academically. There's no secret there. And with you being the captain of the cross-country team and carrying an extra load of responsibilities, how difficult has it been to balance that?
It's been a challenge, definitely more challenging than when I was captain in high school. And I mean, the workload of my major and the workload of Millsaps just in general, it definitely presents that challenge. But with time management, I think it's definitely doable, and it's definitely doable not just to scrape by or not just to get a 3.0, but to excel and aim to get a 4.0 and close to it.
I heard a speech by Dr. Perigin. He talked about arete, excellence. Greek virtue means just do your best in everything you do. Do your best, not someone else's best, but your best, and that's in the classroom. These are scholars that fits right in. It's also athletically and spiritually. And our guys just bought into it. I presented it to them last year at our first meeting, and I could see it work.